and shit.
Welcome, friends.
Hello and welcome to the shit show.
How are ya?
Hi, old friends and new.
How
we
is
have
everybody?
lots of new friends, and
We do.
yeah,
We have a lot of new friends
I
this
know.
week that will be joining in, and it's been 2 weeks since we.
yeah, we took a little hiatus last week,
Yeah.
but we're
It's-
back, baby, and better than ever.
It's been a long 2 weeks. I feel like a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks.
Yes. Yeah.
How about you guys? What is going on?
What's new, boo boo?
What's up, people? Tell us what's going on with you. How was your week? 2 weeks? How's it all going?
There you go. Kitty hair on me. Don't mind me.
So because we have a lot of new friends joining us with our new page and all of our new
Mhm.
recently added friends,
Yeah, let's just kind of give you a rundown of what this
Yeah.
is. Like, the shit show is kind of aptly named. It's just
it's a shit show
we
podcast.
kind of talk
about
shit.
anything and everything, and we're kind of shit talkers. So,
Yeah. That being said, it's all about positivity and fun and laughing and joking.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we don't ever intend to like hurt anyone's feelings.
It's all for fun, peeps.
So don't be too
Don't
soft.
ever take anything too seriously or personally.
Yeah.
It's all for fun.
Yeah. It's all for shits and giggles. Because you
Shits
know
and
it's all
giggles.
shits and giggles till someone giggles and shits. You know.
Oh. Which I'd rather not
Yeah. No.
be around for, but you know.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever made somebody laugh to the point of like pissing themselves?
Yes,
I have too, and it was
I've
actually quite
actually done it.
hysterical. You laughed till you peed?
I have.
I probably have too. Maybe not like, full on, but
Oh,
just
I
enough
have.
of yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
not that
absolutely
bad.
have,
Not
and
that
I'm not
bad.
even ashamed to say it because that shit's hysterical.
She said I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Listen, things
Mm-mm.
happen. What are you gonna do? Laugh about them, right?
That's right.
Fuck
Don't
it.
take life too fucking seriously.
Fuck it.
Nobody gets out alive anyway.
Right.
So, just fucking enjoy it.
So let's.
So for those who don't know, we kind of just go through. We have a bunch of topics that we've come up with over the course of the last week, 2 weeks in this case, and we talk about random shit. But we want to hear from you guys too. We want to hear your feedback in the comments. We also
Comment.
want to hear, if you guys have ideas, if you have stories, all this other
We
stuff.
want to hear it all.
Yeah. So
Tell
we
us.
have. You can obviously send us messages on our Facebook page. You can also send us an email at the shit show. Welcome to the shit show. Is it the shit show or
It's
welcome to? Sorry, go ahead.
The shit show 8485 at gmail.com.
Thank you. You wouldn't know that I said that.
Exactly.
But yeah, and you can send us your stories. We want to hear
We
your
wanna
fun.
hear it
We
all.
want to hear funny stories. We want, we're thinking about doing kind of like a, an ask all. Like, send us an anonymous story and ask us our opinion, and we'll
It could
ask our
absolutely
viewers.
be anonymous. But
Yeah.
friends, don't be afraid to keep comments coming while we're doing our lives.
Yes.
Just because we may have moved on to a topic doesn't mean we're not going to go back and read the comments and touch back on it.
Absolutely. We want to
So-
hear from you.
With that being said,
Let's get it started. Get it started.
Let's do a little randomness here. I didn't do a good job fanning that out at
No, you
all.
did
so
not.
Sorry.
All right. Here's a decent one.
Okay.
Who should come first in a man's life? His wife, his mother, his daughter, or his sister? Like, what order should that come
Okay, I know this is probably going to irritate a lot of people.
in? Okay, I
but
want to hear it.
Once you are married,
Mm-hmm.
it should be your wife, then your mother, then your daughter, then your sister.
I agree. I think I will agree with that. And the main reason being is you chose this family, and that family needs to come first. Not that you don't care about your
you're meant
own.
to leave your mother. You're meant to
Well,
have
yeah.
your own life. Not
Like,
that your
it's
mother
okay to
ever
be
loses
somewhat
her
of a
spot.
mom.
She's still going to be right up there,
Right.
but it's your wife, then your mother.
Doesn't make her less important. It's just your
Unless your
priorities
wife's
have
a
to shift.
douchebag, then
Yeah,
your mama comes
Then you're
first.
fucking you screwed. Sorry.
But mama and wife should always be almost like right there, neck and neck.
But at the same time, your wife should be your first priority because you need to work on that family you're building.
Absolutely.
That's my theory.
I agree.
Because you know what they say: happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
Why haven't some men caught on to that yet?
I don't know. See, here's my thing. Okay, it's okay to be a mama's boy.
It doesn't have to be just wives. It could just be girl, happy
World.
world.
Hey.
Hey, that works.
So here's the thing: it's okay to like love your mom and be close to your mom and stuff. That's
Absolutely.
awesome. But there never should be a point where your girlfriend's like, "What the hell? Why don't I ever come first?" Like that should never be the situation.
No, especially not from a girlfriend.
Right? Exactly.
That's not how that works, boo.
Yep.
Sorry. Next.
Next.
Well, let me see if I can.
Can you fan that out a little bit better? Fan it.
Fan it. Fan it.
You're like Cleopatra. Fan me. All right, what we got? Okay, this one. All right, so this one's gonna seem like a very odd question, but we'll explain. Why would you pay for a gym membership just to work out in the parking lot? Now let's explain this one because this is an odd question for those who don't know the backstory and context.
So let's talk about this one. So I'm at lunch on my lunch break, and I'm sitting in a parking lot eating my lunch, away from all the other people and craziness going on. So I park behind the building complex. Okay, there's a gym right on the corner of that. I swear to God, there are these 3 guys running laps around the entire parking lot and the building.
No, but my question is though, how do we know that they're actually members of the gym? Maybe they just go there because it's a place to run and they're not going to get hit by a car.
This is not where you would go.
No.
And it was like 80-something degrees out.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not be doing that inside? We clearly watched them walk out the gym.
Okay, so they walked out of the gym instead of running on a treadmill where it's like, ooh, nice AC. They went outside and said, let me sweat my ass
I'm
off.
sitting here like trying to contemplate and understand all of this, and I'm like, why do you have a gym membership? Come to the gym in your gym clothes
To go outside and run around in a parking
the
lot.
parking lot. That just doesn't even make
That
any
boggles
sense
my
to
mind.
me.
I guess I wouldn't understand it either. But then again, I don't go to the gym.
I don't go to the gym either, but
Yeah.
clearly I would not be going to the gym to then do my workout outside. I think that totally it misses the whole point.
Right.
I would just go outside my backyard.
Right. I'll run around my house.
Right, like
Because then I can stop and take a potty break.
I mean,
And
that just it didn't
a drink
even
break.
make sense to me.
Yeah.
It
No, I
totally
agree.
didn't.
It doesn't make
I was
sense to me.
baffled. They were out there
Weird.
for a full hour.
Weird.
It was ridiculous.
So for those who don't know, like we spend our weeks doing this and coming up with these topics, and it is obviously they come from random places. You know, we
They
see
do.
shit, we go, oh my god, and so Steph and I probably call each other like at least 5 times a day.
Probably more. At least
Probably,
10.
yeah.
At
Just
a
to be
minimum
like,
of 10.
A minimum of 10. Like first thing call is at like 7 a.m. Last call at night's at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Like
And
every day.
randomness all throughout
Yeah.
the day.
Like so many conversations just start with topic instead of hello.
Hello, yeah.
It's become our new hello.
Answer the phone.
at this
Hello,
point.
topic.
Yes.
I have a new topic. That's how that
Okay,
goes.
so somebody said it's a program of some sort, then inside for weight training. Okay, then there's an
Oh,
understanding
well, then
of it, I
that
guess.
makes total sense.
Yeah, I just didn't get it, but then again, like I said, I don't go to the gym, so for me, it's completely foreign.
That totally makes sense then.
Okay, that makes. Thank you,
Thank
Mindy,
you.
because I would never have known that.
All right.
Would never have known.
Totally acceptable answer.
Okay, well you
Because I was
answered
sitting
the
there totally like,
question.
I don't get it.
Well, now we get it. All right,
Listen,
fair
I still
enough.
wouldn't be paying no damn membership to be fucking working outside. Just saying.
All right, Steffi,
Okay, hold on.
pick away, pick away, pick away,
Let's pick away.
pick away. What do we got?
Do you feel obligated to give someone a chance just because they've showed interest?
So here's my thing, right? Now, I've had people that look at me and go, I've had friends that'll be like, oh, so and so's interested in you, and I go, yeah, they're not my thing,
They're not my
whatever.
cup of tea.
And I've had friends that go like, yeah, but like they like you, why wouldn't you give it a chance?
Just because
Somebody likes you, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to treat them poorly, but at the same time, just because you like me or have an interest doesn't mean that I have an interest in you.
Right, that has to be like a mutual thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But and I don't know the reason behind why they think like what I don't know if they think like oh you should take what you can get kind of thing, or it's like that's how I
well,
feel.
then I would be totally offended.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's how I feel sometimes when people make that comment of like, yeah, but why don't you give him a chance because he likes you?
Well, who says he's
Okay.
not an ugly dog?
Well, not even that, or just not my type. Listen, not for nothing. I love me a bearded man with a dad bod. You know my type.
I do. That I do. Oh, God.
Yes.
Hi, my friend.
Hello, my friends.
I see you watching, my friend. I see you. You know who you are, my friend. I see you.
All right. So what do we got? So let's go on to the next one.
All right, next. All right, ready?
Did you just do that one?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's picking now. Okay. Go ahead.
Instead of just choosing, I was just
swap.
flipping
Just flipping.
through. Yeah,
Okay,
so
what do we
ready?
got?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
When you're in an argument with your significant other, do you walk away or take a break? Or do you continue to argue?
See, now I am that person, when we're in a heated argument, I look at it as nothing is going to get anywhere, so I need to walk away, cool off, as is the other person, and let's come back and talk about things rationally. Stephanie, what's your take? Because I know it is not the same as mine.
No, it's not. No, my dear, it is not.
Mm-hmm.
You see, dear, I know you know me very well.
Yes.
I am a very hot-headed, tempered person.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm looking for an answer and you're not speaking or explaining, Lucy, you're not walking away, Lucy. We're talking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Now, if this is just a random trying to have a household conversation about houses or something, whatever, that's different. You can take your few moments
She said you get very few.
to do.
Listen, I have known you a long time, and I don't know you
I'm
ever
not-
let somebody take a few moments. You are in their
I'm
face,
in
like
their face.
nose to nose, our eyelashes are touching, and you want to know your fucking answer now.
True facts.
Yes. See.
I'm not going to bed mad and without any answers because
Oh, I know. I don't want to go to
because
bed mad.
if I'm not sleeping,
You're not sleeping. Yeah, we get that.
it's just not gonna
I'm not
happen.
going to bed mad, but I'm gonna say like, okay, let's go to our corners.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Let's go to our corners
Here
and
I
go.
come.
And then we come out and go, okay, let's sit down and let's
Oh, I
calmly
can
talk about this.
absolutely do that. I can absolutely do that.
Can you though?
I can.
Can you though?
I
I
can.
question that a little bit.
Until people start talking out the side of their neck and they start thinking that's
Oh, which is
you. When we're
yeah.
having an adult conversation,
Mm.
once you start getting flappy,
flappy.
I'm gonna get a little crazy.
Crazy.
It is just what it is.
All right, we want to hear from y'all. We want your opinions on this
Everybody
stuff.
knows I'm a little.
You're a little. It's the Cape Verdean in you. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's passion and just.
I'm complicated. I'm difficult. I'll be the first one to tell you. People
Yeah.
always want to say, "Why are you complicated? Why are you difficult?" Stick around for a little while. It'll
Yeah.
speak for yourself.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get.
Hi, Mama. Mama's on.
What you see is what you get. Mama, where are you? Where you be at?
Where you be at? All right. Should
Should.
cuddling always lead to sex?
No. Yes.
Yeah. I was waiting for that change of answer. Because
No,
there are
not
times.
always,
Should
not
it?
always.
Wait. Should it? No. Does it usually?
Yes.
So the reality is no, because there's times I will say, I just want to cuddle. I just want you to snuggle with
Right.
me,
And
and I
watch
want
a
to go to
movie.
sleep, and I want to,
Exactly.
yeah, and then when I go to sleep, don't touch me. But I don't want, like, you know what I mean? I don't always want that thing poking me in the back, but I understand that happens.
I don't want to poke me in the back, but it needs to be placed ever so properly and correctly, like just down the slit of the ass while you're sleeping. It just fits right there. But I don't want you trying to poke me and shit. It just
Some
needs-
people are saying they're having a hard time hearing us. We gotta be louder.
we gotta be loud.
They say
We need microphones,
we
my friend.
need little microphones. That's what maybe we'll work on that.
We need to get microphones,
So
my friend.
speak up, Stephanie.
We will
Because I already know I have a
speak
big
up.
mouth. So.
Can you hear us now, Lucy's? Linda's. Can you hear me?
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Linda, listen.
Yeah. So cuddling, it should not always
It
turn
should
to
not,
sex,
but
but
it usually
generally
does.
does. Yeah. Because let's be real.
It usually does.
Yeah.
I like being cuddled, but I don't want that thing poking me all night long. I just want it to just rest there. I just want to know you're there.
All right. Is it better to be fake nice to somebody to not hurt their feelings when you're not interested in them, or just be kind of blunt and somewhat mean?
I'm gonna tell you right out the wait. I'm so glad that you just said that the way you said it, being blunt,
Yes.
because you don't even know this, but I have a
Oh,
shirt
you
on
do!
right now.
So Stephanie and I, we bought these shirts, and I'm very excited that you're wearing one today.
I got it on, girl.
Oh, Lord.
Please hold.
Please hold. She said, I am blunt because God rolled me that way. Yes, they did.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you like it is. I don't really care if you like it or not. If you don't like me, fucking walk away.
Bye. Well, so here's my problem, right? And I'm going to tell you a quick story to go with it, because
Let's hear it.
I am somebody that, like, I don't ever really want to hurt anyone's feelings. Now, if you're disrespectful to me, I'm going to put you in your place.
Right.
But if you're being a nice person, even if I'm not interested and you're kind of not getting the hint, I have a
would be
hard time.
polite.
I have a hard time being mean or dismissive. So, for instance, girlfriend and I went out to the casino a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're sitting at dinner, having a great time, just her and I chit-chatting, and random guy walks over. And he literally comes right over to our table. We're at a pub table. He comes over and he's just like, hey, what's going on? And he's, starts small talk, right? Now, mind you, her and I are on the younger side. He's on the older side. Just not somebody that either of us are ever going to be interested in, right?
Gotcha.
Nice enough human being, not really interested. So the problem is that we're kind of just like, yep, great, thanks. And he's like, oh, what are you guys drinking? And at the time, because we'd been drinking all night, we were like, oh, we're just drinking water. We're taking a break. Oh, no, let me buy you drinks. Oh, no, really, thank you. That's nice, but you don't need to. Oh, no, like just dismissing what we're saying. Goes to the bartender, says, buy them each a drink, put it on my tab, blah, blah, blah. And finally, we're just kind of like, okay, thank you, whatever. He goes back to his table. We continue to eat. And he comes over, during the course of our meal, comes over at least 6 or 7 times.
That's annoying.
And just stands there and is trying to make conversation while we're in the middle of eating.
That's
and I'm just
annoying.
kind of like, yep, we're just, trying to enjoy our dinner,
Annoying.
trying to be nice. He's clearly not going to, and his friend who's sitting at the table is kind of shaking his head because he clearly knows.
Right.
So, needless to say, they end up leaving before us. We go to pay our tab. The guy has paid our tab. Which wasn't anything.
Sweet.
Well, it was nice, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was maybe like a $40, $50 tab.
Yeah.
We run into him at the casino. He actually walks up behind me while I'm sitting at a machine and kind of goes to my leg. And I was like, what? Who's touching me? And I turn and he goes, how was dinner? And I go, oh, it was great. I said, thank you. You didn't have to do that. And he's like, oh, thought you would have come looking for me.
Ew, no.
And I just kind of looked at him and he's like, ugh, and then he walked away. And I'm like, did that just happen? It did. And I'm like, the audacity. First of all, the audacity. Do not put your hands on me.
Listen,
Don't touch me. Do I look like somebody who wants to be
men
touched?
like that just want to push all that on you because they assume that if they do that,
They're gonna, guilt you into it.
Owe
Yeah.
them something.
I don't owe you shit.
I don't owe you nada.
Mm.
Especially if I'm telling you no.
You and I went to a bar a couple weeks ago, and we were sitting with our feet up on the stools because we were holding 2 chairs for friends.
Somebody touched my leg.
And he touched mine, too.
Yes.
An older gentleman came by, and he's like, up our legs, and I'm going, and I even said to him, please don't touch me. And he just went, ah, and I go, no, I'm serious. I would really appreciate it if you
Don't
wouldn't touch
touch
me. Like, what, is there a sign on me that says, touch me?
No.
No. Then,
Men, it is not okay to
No.
touch women that you don't know at
Like,
the bar.
unless
I don't care what part of her body it is.
unless she's giving you the thumbs up, okay,
Don't
do
touch
not
her.
put your hands on her. Please.
Don't touch her.
It just makes us feel uncomfortable.
Offer her
And
a drink.
we're trying not to be assholes here. And of course, then when we say anything, we're bitches,
We're
right?
bitches,
So,
right? Exactly.
you can't fucking win. You can't fucking win.
Can we get some personal space here?
I tend to be somewhat fake nice at times because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Unless you cross a line, and then I'm going to be fucking blunt, and I'm going to be a bitch. And you can call me a bitch, because at that point I am. And that's fine, and I own it, right? So
Next.
Let's talk about men with a lack of confidence.
Just as you have a touch me face.
What? I do not.
Yo.
How dare you? No, I don't. Well, Stephanie, you. That's different. Justin, you know what? You and I are going to have words, my friend. I do not have a touch me face.
Oh,
And I was holding that chair for you.
Next.
All right, so let's talk about men with a lack of confidence.
Men with a lack of confidence. It's ugly. Don't approach me if you don't have confidence in yourself, because if you don't have confidence in you, I don't have confidence in you. And if I don't have confidence in you, that ain't gonna work.
Well, you know what? Yes, that and the fact that, like, honestly, it's kind of a turnoff. Like,
It's a
you know what I mean?
wicked
I'm not.
turn-off.
All right, listen. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. Now, I don't like a cocky person.
Facts.
Hate a cocky person.
Facts.
Do not think your shit doesn't stink. Do not think that you are better than anybody else. However, having confidence in being, like, okay with yourself and who you are is sexy, and it is a turn on.
Is a fact.
There's a fine line. But so when a man comes in and he's like, oh, and he's constantly questioning himself, then that makes me question you.
Exactly.
And that makes me kind of go like, okay.
And it makes
like,
me think that you're a pussy.
I feel, yeah. Well, if we're putting it bluntly, yeah.
Listen, if I don't feel safe with you on all kinds of levels, you're not for me, boo.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel safe with you because you're not confident in you at all,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna just be a sad, lonely person.
All right, I'm going off topic here. My son, my dear son, check the door and just keep an eye out. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Because my child, because he can't text me, so he's messaging on
Aiden!
here. It'll be there.
Smart thinking, though, kid. Smart thinking.
I mean, he's not stupid.
No,
That's for sure.
he's not. He's a smart kid there. Love you, Aiden.
Justice said, haha, she said he's a pussy. Well, I mean, listen.
It is.
Listen. If you're gonna act like, all like
here's my
timid,
thing, right? I'm not gonna try to get all dramatic about it. Well, I am gonna be a little bit. If we had a zombie apocalypse, or we had some crazy shit
If I have to
going down,
protect your ass, yeah,
this
we're
is
not
not
working.
gonna work.
No.
If I have to protect you, if I don't feel
She
safe
said
with
if
you,
we have a zombie apocalypse.
if we have some type of shit go down, or how about if we think someone's breaking in the house? I had a boyfriend once where I was home alone with him, and I really
He
heard some
bitched
shit
out?
going downstairs.
And he bitched out.
Motherfucker was bigger than me, massive, and I said, I think I heard something downstairs. He said, what? I said, you need to go look. He said, I'm not going downstairs. The fuck you mean you're not going downstairs? You need to go to... I had to go downstairs and look by myself.
Oh yeah, no. That I'd be like,
That will
pack
never
your
hap-
shit.
Listen, if you can't go
Just
look...
the zombies
no.
are real. We're not talking about freaking crackheads, bro. It's two different things.
Zombies are real to a level,
Yes.
but you know,
But yeah, no. If like that's just
I
it.
need
Like
to feel safe.
here's the thing, and I know it's somewhat stereotypical and maybe somewhat anti-feminist or whatever. I want a man who I feel is protecting me in some way.
Right.
Not that I can't handle my own shit.
Oh,
But
I
at
can
this-
definitely handle
we
my
know.
own.
But at the same
She
time,
said we know.
But at the same time, like that's like you said, in a situation like that, I should not be the one going creeping down the stairs, going, "Who's here?"
No.
Like my man should be going and saying, "You stay here, I'll take
Let
care
me
of
go
it."
look.
That is a man. That is a man that is going to
You go
protect his
hide in the
woman.
closet. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That's what should be happening right now.
Guns in the safe, homie, go.
Right.
Like,
Here's a combination. I'm gonna run downstairs. I got mine in my back pocket.
I can't. with you.
Next.
All right. Someone buys you an expensive gift.
Okay.
A guy, right?
Yes.
But you are not into them. And you've kind of like said that you're not really into them, but they're trying to kind of buy your like affection.
I'm not
right?
accepting it.
Well, that's the thing. So what do you do?
I
Now,
say
what
I
if you?
appreciate the gift, but I don't feel comfortable accepting this.
But what
because
if they-
I told you I don't have feelings?
Okay, so what if they say no, that's yours, and they refuse to take it back? And it's an expensive gift.
Well, then at that point, do you really have a choice if you tried to give it back?
Yeah. Do you sell it or do you keep it? Is it okay to sell it?
I'd probably sell it.
Well, so I'm saying, like, if I've tried and I said, hey, listen,
I'm not a bougie girl. I mean, I
No.
don't mind having nice things once in a while, but like
No, I'm
if
not
it's
either.
like something really extravagant that looks out of place,
Mhm.
especially with me, I'm selling it.
Yeah,
I'm selling it.
it ain't my thing. That's fine.
Right.
Do your thing.
Bye.
Like, I got bills to pay.
I was just gonna say thanks for the electric bill payment or the mortgage payment, whatever that luxurious gift is.
Right? Like, I don't need fucking $1,200 face cream, but I'll take fucking $1,200 towards my fucking mortgage. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Facts. Thank
All
you.
day.
Oh, does that come with a gift receipt?
Does that? I wouldn't even necessarily return. I mean, if you could return it,
I
great.
would try.
But yeah, but if you can't, like, I'd be like, eBay.
I'm sorry. How much can I get for this without a gift receipt?
Yeah.
I got it for my birthday and I don't like it.
Yep. Can you give me cash back or
is that
store credit?
If it's store credit, I'm not interested.
I'll go to eBay. Thank you.
Next.
All right. Let's talk about over complimenting.
Hate it.
Right. So when we say over complimenting, right, what we're talking about is somebody who like gushes over you.
I can't stand it.
No,
I can't
it's
stand
such a turnoff, right?
Listen, I had this guy, I swear to God, I woke up in the middle of the night and homeboy was like,
Oh my God, that would creep me out so bad. I'd be like,
yo, I woke up and was like,
why
I
are
was
you
like,
staring
what's
at me?
the matter? What's going on? And he's like,
You're
You're just so beautiful.
I'd be like, homie, go to bed.
I just can't believe that you're here with me.
Oh my God, no, I
I was
can't.
like, I gotta go.
No, but that's like, honestly, like you run into these guys that
Can't.
feel the need to like, they want to like sit there and they want to compliment you
All
without
the time.
without knowing you. So they're like, oh
Even
my
if
God.
they do know you,
No, I know.
5 minutes,
I
I
know,
can't.
but it's like the reality is like I've gone out, I've like gone on a date, or not even gone on a date, haven't even met this person, right? But you know, you're talking to them online, and they're going on and on like, oh my God, you're beautiful and you're strong and you're independent. And like, how do you know? You don't even know me.
Yeah.
You've never even met me, but yet you're gonna assume all this shit. Because you know what that does too? That makes me freak out a little bit because I'm like, whoa, you're putting me on this like pedestal, and I'm not saying that I may not be some of those
It
things.
makes me
but
feel like it's not even real.
well, it's ingenuine.
It's just not what they really mean. That
Right.
they're just feeling like they are supposed to say that or whatever. So it doesn't mean anything when I hear it.
Right, it's ingenuine.
It
It's
becomes null and void. Gone.
she said null and void. That's it.
Done.
Done. So, like, listen, compliment your women. But
Absolutely
let's not, but
compliment.
don't go overboard. Like, it's not necessary.
It's really not.
You know what I mean? Like, because you know what? I feel like when
And maybe
you do that.
we shouldn't be speaking for all women because
Right.
maybe some women like that, and that's totally fine. But for us,
And if
we
you
don't
do, let's
like
hear it. I want to hear it. But there comes a point where it's like a simple compliment means more than gushing over somebody to the point where they're almost like, okay,
Yeah.
is this real?
Like, can you shut up?
Yeah, like seriously. Because you know what that does too?
It's
That
annoying.
listen, I'm gonna take a word from my child. That makes you a simp.
A what?
A simp.
A simp?
Yep.
What's a simp?
Like pussy whipped.
Oh.
Like you a simp.
Okay.
Because apparently that's a word that my child's
There's
gonna hate.
nothing wrong.
My
with
child's
that,
gonna hate
though.
me for using that word because I'm
But
old.
there's nothing wrong with somebody being pussy whipped.
No.
To a
I'm
point.
talking to the point where you're like being like
Yeah, no.
puppy dog. Like I don't want you to be a
I
puppy
can't
dog.
stand that shit.
I want you to be into me. I don't want you to be a
Even
puppy
seeing
dog.
it in other relationships, it makes me sick.
Yeah, no, I don't
It's
like that.
disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like grow some balls. Why are you so
Thank you.
soft?
Thank you.
Here's the word again. You're
You're
fucking
soft.
pussy.
You pussy.
My
You're
dog's
just-
sneezing like crazy over here. Are you okay? Are you dying? He's got cross eyes right now. Sneezing like crazy over there.
So somebody said thank you for my hospital room entertainment, especially when the nurse walks in and says, "What the heck are you watching?"
I
Well,
love
you
it,
proudly
yes.
tell her, honey, you're watching the shit show.
Yes, bitch.
Yes.
How
And we
are
were
you?
happy
I hope
to
you're
entertain.
feeling better, my love.
Absolutely. We hope you're feeling great. We hope it's nothing serious.
I hope I'm not hurting your stomach by making you
Yeah,
laugh.
yes, I like because if that's the case, trigger warning. Like that may happen.
Warning.
Warning! Ooh, I was dropping drink.
Don't do that.
No, I caught it. I have reflexes. It's fine.
Cat-like.
Let's skip this one.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Does there come an age where your style should change? Like, is it okay to still be, like, rocking the same style 15, 20 years later?
Okay, so this came about because I was having a conversation with a friend, and she said, I don't want those guys that are still wearing those Air Force Ones and the white t-shirts and the fitted hats. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I love Air Force Ones, first and foremost.
They're classic, I'm not gonna lie.
I wear them and have them.
As do I.
I don't mind an Air Force One sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't care what kind of sneakers you wear as long as they're clean. to be
Yes,
totally
please.
honest.
Listen, men, there's nothing that is a bigger turnoff than some,
fucked up
like
sneakers,
like
or
some
shoes.
road over sneakers. Like, listen,
Don't
don't
get
get me
me
wrong.
Soles are talking,
Whoa,
bitch,
wait.
when you're walking. It is
No.
time.
I will give
to
the
go.
exception to like a man in a pair of like dirty work boots because you
That's
worked your
different.
ass off. But I'm saying
That's
when you
different.
get dressed up to go out,
You can't wear your work boots with
nah.
that. No.
But if you're coming home from work with some dirty ass work boots, honey, that's sexy to me because you're working hard. But
Right.
when you're dressing up and to look nice to go out to whether it just be a bar to dinner,
We're going
whatever.
off topic.
Well, I'm just saying, but then that's fine. We are going off topic.
Way
Sorry.
off topic.
Sorry.
Back.
Let's rewind.
Rewind.
Thanks,
Anyway.
Thanks for pulling me back.
Come back, bitch. Come back.
Reel it in.
I'm reeling you in. Come
Mhm.
back. Okay. So, she said, I'm more looking for a guy that's wearing like a nice button down with some like boat shoes or some Sperry's. Okay, well that's a totally different direction you're
Not
going.
my thing, but that's fine.
But I don't care what kind of fucking shoes you have on, whether they're Sperry's, whether they're Air Force Ones, whether they're fucking Reebok Classics. As long as you're not wearing no Jesus sandals, we're okay. No shoes that show your toes, we're good. It doesn't matter to me. But if you're still looking like you're 40, 30, if you're in your late 30s and your early 40s and you're still dressing like fucking Flavor Flav, there's
Oh
a
yeah,
problem.
no, that's a huge problem. So that's the thing. Like, I think there's an extent of like your style should change a little. I think your style should evolve with your age.
Right.
I don't think it's a matter of dressing your age, because I think that that's kind of stupid.
It should evolve a little bit.
It should evolve. Like, you're not gonna, like, I'm sorry, like, we're in our mid 30s, right? So if we see people that we went to high school with and stuff, and they're still rocking those like oversized T-shirts and saggy pants and all
And
this
their
stuff.
boxes hanging
Like,
out
yeah,
with their ass
no,
crack
that's
showing.
not
That's
cute.
not
Like,
okay.
you're an adult and you need to kind of evolve in your style and be a grown up, not wear the things that, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm in mid 30s, I wear ripped jeans and stuff like that, and that's
Right,
fine.
and that's okay.
But I think there's a certain extent. I think you can still hold on to some youthful stuff.
if you're
but-
looking like Chris Cross, it's a problem.
yeah, listen. Well, first of all, if you're wearing your clothes backwards, then we got a bigger problem.
Joke.
You may have some psychological issues going on if that's the case. Let's be real.
Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, I totally understand what she was saying. It's more, I think more or less she evolved, and then her type of man evolved.
Yeah.
It wasn't that her style.
Yeah,
changed.
no,
It was
definitely.
her type of man evolved.
And
But I
that's
understood
fine.
what
Your
she was
taste,
going
your
with all of
taste
that.
can change.
Absolutely.
100%.
Because everybody's taste changes.
Mine has over
I'm
the years
not
too.
still attracted to the same type of dudes I was attracted to when I was in high school.
No, same here.
Not by any means.
No. Especially where we grew up. All right.
Next.
Next.
Wait,
Kind
oh,
of-
hold on. Aiden says the shoe thing was directly towards me. No, it was not.
Aiden, no, it was not.
Aiden, we are not talking about you. And why are you watching? Get off! Aiden, you do not belong watching the shit show.
Go to bed.
We're about to block you, kid.
Yeah, especially now, because the stuff that's coming up is not child appropriate.
Good night, Aiden. Love you.
Love you too, baby. See, now I feel like I can't ask some of these questions because my kids are
He
watching.
said,
Cap. No cap. No cap. Oh, boy. All right. Well, Aiden, you're going to get really uncomfortable if you're still on. So, how confident are you in your sex skills on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give myself a 10.
Okay.
5 gold stars.
5 gold. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm confident as fuck.
Listen, I'm confident.
God bless you.
I am very confident. However,
I
will be realistic and say I'm like an 8, which I think I'm a solid 8.
yeah.
I'm a solid 8.
Okay.
Like, there's certain things that, I'm getting older. I
Always
can't.
room for improvement.
Well, there's certain
And I
things
will
I
always
can't
take
do that I
direction.
used to do because I don't bend that way anymore. But
Yes.
like, you know what I'm saying?
So I need to tack mine down a little bit. Okay?
All right,
We're
so I'm
gonna
saying
go-
a solid 8. Like from,
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna bring myself from a 10 to an 8 just
Okay.
because of the
fair.
flexibility
Yeah.
and the
Let's
limberness.
be real. That shit's changed over the years.
Yes.
Things crack and
Bless you.
Oh!
Are you okay?
Say hi, Muffin.
This is my little baby, my little muff.
Yeah, I would say a solid 8. I think that's fair.
Okay,
I think
I
that's a
agree.
fair
I agree
assessment.
with that. Okay.
I kind of want to know. I want to hear from everybody that's watching.
Yes,
What
what do
is
you give
your
yourself?
What is your 1
Stop
to 10
throwing numbers out there,
on
people.
on your skill set in the bedroom?
Throw the numbers out. We
I want to hear.
them.
I want to see.
We
I'm
wanna
curious
see 'em.
to see what everybody kind of grades themselves. 'Cause
Yeah.
we talked about weeks ago, for those who haven't watched, about would you ever want to be graded on your sexual performance? And I said,
Absolutely.
yeah, I want to know. I want some feedback. I'll give you a note
Give
card.
me suggestions.
I'll give you a note card and you can
Do's
fill
and
it out.
don'ts,
Like, you know what I'm
likes and
saying? Tell me
dislikes.
what you like, what you didn't like. Like, that's important. I need to know these
Let's
things.
keep a scoreboard.
Yeah.
A
hell
white
yeah.
erase.
Oh, Mom. Of course, Mom answers. Mom says she's an 8. Get it, Mama. Get it. I love it. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. She is wonderful.
She is.
She really is. All right.
Let me pick one.
Okay, you pick one.
Let me pick.
Go ahead.
No cheating. Ready. Let's go with green. If your significant other wanted you to grow out your hair, for example, your bits, and your legs, would you?
So, here's my thing, right? I think when it comes to, or if you're in like a committed relationship, here's the thing. If my man said, baby, I want you to grow out your nether regions, I might say, I'll try it. Now, if you tell me you want me to grow out my pit hair, we're not going there. Because here's the thing, I can't hide that shit.
True.
Like, that's just for you. Everyone sees that shit. And I'm all set with being like, hey.
But does it matter?
I mean, I'm French, but I'm not that French. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but does it matter what everybody else thinks if that's what really does it for your man?
No, I can't.
What
Because
if
it doesn't.
What if he says that is the only way that will really do it for him?
Then you need to go to France. Motherfucker, because this shit ain't working.
But he loves you.
I'm sorry, I don't know
No?
that I can do it.
You're turning me down? But Shannon!
Shannon! I can't, no. I'll certain things, if you say like, honey, I don't want you to cut I don't want you to shave your legs all winter. I'm gonna be irritated for a while because that shit's annoying.
Oh,
but
that is
I can make it work in the winter time because I'm wearing pants. It's okay, nobody's gonna see it. But like again, if it's a private thing for me and my significant other, then so be it. But I don't think I could just be like, hey guys, oh hey, like no, because I'd feel self-conscious all the time about it.
Right. No, I hear you. Listen, I think I'd feel self-conscious even having it underneath my pants.
It's like, oh, my pants are a little bushy right now.
Right, like, but I can feel my leg hairs rubbing up against my pant legs.
Mom said all day long.
All day long. We're okay.
Okay. All right. Well, if you like that 70s style, there you go. Fine. It's not really my thing.
Not mine either, but
Nope.
hey, do what you gotta do, boo.
Do you, boo boo.
Live your best life.
Yup. All right.
I
want blue.
Blue?
All right. Okay, Stephanie, ready?
Yes.
You are given $25,000 and a plane ticket to anywhere in the world, but you have to leave tonight. Where are you going?
Damn. Somewhere tropical.
Yeah?
Like Hawaii, Bahamas, something.
See, now me, I'm going to Europe and I'm going to backpack my way through Europe. I want to go.
I am not backpacking.
And when I say backpack, I ain't hiking
I
through
think
Europe.
hostels and.
You know, listen, I want to. You give me $25,000 a plane ticket, I'm going to go plant me somewhere in Europe and I'm going to bounce around from freaking country to country and I'm going to see all that shit. Because here's the thing. I could go to because I can make it to a tropical island eventually, but I'm going to go all over the place. I'm going to go to Spain, I'm going to go to Italy, I'm going to eat good, and I'm going to go to fucking Ireland and Scotland. I'm going to go see all that shit. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it an adventure.
Okay.
Instead of just like, hey, I mean, don't get me wrong, laying on a beach sounds great, but, you know, I feel like that could be kind of like a, So,
Melanie
said
the
Azores. I've been to the Azores, and they are gorgeous and beautiful, and so I get that, absolutely.
Okay.
Now, my question is, have you been there before, and you just want to go back because somebody says, hey, here's a free vacation? I'm curious. You know, or is this like a lifelong bucket list, want to go there? Things that make you go,
Next. Pick a color, any color.
Let's just go in the between. What do we got? Okay. The great debate. 69. Great or no?
No.
I agree. Overrated. And here is why.
Way overrated.
Here is why. I need to be able to concentrate on one thing at a time. There is too much going on
at once
during 69 for me to be able to concentrate on either what I am doing or what I am receiving.
Facts.
I want to be able to concentrate 100% on what's happening.
But mostly, I don't want my nose in your grundle.
Well, that too.
I'm just saying. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it.
Yep.
I want nothing to do with it.
Nope.
It's not as great as everyone thinks it is.
I don't understand people's like obsession with it. Like, I mean, whatever.
I really
to each
don't.
their own. To each their own.
I
You do
really
your
don't.
thing. But like, for me, it's like, meh.
I could totally leave that and never do it.
I
ever
would
again.
be so happy to never do it again.
Me too.
Yeah, no, let me just concentrate. Let me, your focus needs more focus. So I want to be able to focus on what I am doing.
Your focus needs
Or
more
very much,
focus.
I want to be able to go like this and let you focus on what you're doing so I can be like, let me just enjoy it fully. 'Cause
Right.
And that's the thing, especially for women too, I think, because we talked about the fact that, like,
You need to
women
concentrate.
need to be able to concentrate because if we don't, we're never going to get there.
Facts.
So if you do, listen, not for nothing, if you're a woman that can, big ups to you, but
right.
I need to be able to focus on what is happening in that moment, and I can't be doing multiple tasks.
I agree.
I am not a multitasker when it comes to that shit. Like,
I'm a multitasker, but not there.
no, definitely not. So I would
Yeah.
say nay on that.
All right. Let's go to the next one. How would you respond if your significant other let one rip during sex?
Okay, I guess it's
Do you
one.
pretend it didn't happen or do you bring attention to it?
I think it would really depend on the person and the relationship. If you're talking like a brand new, like first time, I think I would almost kind of just brush it under the rug and pretend like it didn't happen and maybe talk about it later, just not in the moment. If it's somebody you're with, I'd probably just laugh and be like, meh, whatever, let's just keep moving. I wouldn't really like
I
phase
think
me.
it would totally throw off.
Oh, I
my
think it would
focus.
definitely throw off focus
And
without
I'd be
question.
like, did you just?
We're not gonna skate past that like you didn't just do what you just did. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like I don't know that I would call attention. And I think we've all been there when we're in a situation and we're like in our heads we're like, oh no.
Right.
Like, let me try to hold this as much as I can.
Right.
Because it happens.
It
It
does.
happens.
It does.
You know what I mean? Just like, honestly, like, even during sex, when, like, air gets in there, because freaking the constant motion, and it makes a noise, and you're like, looking like, oh my god, please don't think that came from the fucking, that did not come from my ass, okay?
The queefinator.
The queefinator made a noise. It wasn't my ass, I promise.
My taco was talking to you. It was saying thank you very
It was
much.
a little gassy, it's fine. No big, let's keep it moving. No problem.
That is always awkward.
It is. That's the thing. Like, it's bodily function, right? Nobody should be ashamed of it.
After
but, like,
everything's all over and you're getting to go get up, and then
it goes right up the front. Like,
and then you both just look at each other like,
it was the bad. It's Twitch. That wasn't me.
the look of horror like a deer in headlights.
That's exactly what it is. It's a deer in headlights. Like, So, how about them Red Sox?
Nope. It's always up. That wasn't my butt.
No, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear.
And then it's a big laugh, and it's hysterically funny.
And then you just
we
move on.
We're all adults here.
Mhm.
Moving on. Is it okay to ignore your partner when you're upset?
I don't think it's okay to ignore. I think it's okay to take a moment. Again, like we kind of touched on this earlier. Like, I think it's okay to take like a little break and be able to step away. I don't think it's okay to completely ignore somebody when you're upset, because the reality is like you have to talk about it just to get it out and move on. Completely ignoring somebody is not going to fix anything.
No, but I cannot talk to you for 3 or 4 days if I'm really mad.
See, I don't know that I shouldn't say that. I'm sure, actually, I have done that.
Oh, I have.
I have to. I've gone a total of almost 2 weeks with nothing but a and like kept it moving and living with somebody, and that was awkward as fuck. Like, I moved out of the fucking bedroom.
I wouldn't be moving anyway.
Oh.
You would.
Oh no, like
Bye.
I just wanted to distance myself and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep in the other room. Like, I'm good.
All
I
right.
hate the silent treatment. Yes, no, and I feel like that's just it. If you're on the end of getting the silent treatment, it is like the worst
It
thing
is the
ever.
worst.
But if you're on the end of
Giving
giving,
it.
it's almost like you have the upper hand. And I know that is like
Absolutely.
toxic as fuck, but the
I
reality,
Because I'm toxic as fuck.
it happens though.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? I'm fucking toxic all the way around. Let's just be real.
You're not that toxic though. You know, you're really not. You give me that look, but you're really not, because I know people that are far worse than you.
True.
You are spicy.
I'm spicy.
You're spicy.
I'm a spicy little mama.
Yes.
All right. Would you rather lose your legs or your genitals?
Legs. I can roll around in a wheelchair. If I could never have sex again, I'd be really
Wait.
fucking sad.
Think of all the new things you can do with no legs.
My legs would never shake again.
Great, they would never get in the way again.
How about this?
You wouldn't have to
How
hold
about
them
this?
up.
I'll never be asked to get on top again.
Ah!
Sorry, can't do it. Got nothing to hold myself up.
Sorry. Wait until he comes home with one of those fucking things that they have like in the hospital hanging from the fucking ceiling. He's like, I don't even know what I bought you. And you're like, fuck.
I have no upper body strength. My legs were my strongest.
This is like what comes with a gym membership for upper body training. I've gotten you a personal trainer. You ain't getting out of it that easy, bitch. You're gonna do some pull-ups on it.
Oh, I can't.
You're gonna pull up on it.
Pull up on it. Oh, Lord.
Guys, put in your answers in the comments so we can see. Would you rather lose your legs or your genitals?
Because so far, everyone I've asked this question to personally instantly goes legs.
Legs.
Legs, all day, legs. We can get titanium legs. We can get fucking prosthesis. Like, we don't need...
There's so many options out there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to freaking...
Think of how
Fix
much
that.
lotion and body soap you'll be saving.
You won't have to shave your legs anymore.
Facts!
That might have,
Listen, you
that
don't
might
have
not
to
be a
buy
bad thing.
pants or socks or shoes.
Just shorts.
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 Or a long t-shirt.
Yeah.
Tuck it
Wear a
around.
lot of dresses.
A lot of dresses. If an erection made a sound, what would it be?
Oh.
I'm awful at sound effects.
I am too. If an erection made a sound, what would it be?
Like that creaky door.
No. I think it would, like, I don't know. I feel like a train horn.
A train horn?
I mean, I feel like it depends on the fucking situation. If it's like a slow creep or it's like a whoo, like, yeah, exactly. Like you walk in the, or he walks in the room and you're like dressed in something sexy and he goes, then it's like a, but if it's like he's like rubbing up against you because you're cuddling, it's kind of like the door creak, like, like. I feel like they'd make different noises.
Because it would be very slow.
Slow. Like it's like inch by inch.
I love how I go like this and you go like this.
I have high hopes. I don't want to do
High
that.
hopes.
And she's got high hopes.
High in the sky. High hopes.
Yup.
Oh shit. We need a sound effect board.
Oh my god, that would be fun. We need to talk to Mike.
No.
Yes.
What is the most you would spend on a sex toy? $150.
Alright, so here's the thing.
It depends.
If we're talking like something that's like a piece of furniture type sex toy,
or a toy.
or a toy, that's two different things. If we're talking just a toy, my cap would be like $200.
I don't know if I'd spend $200. I'd
I
wait
mean-
till that shit went on sale.
Jesus! You got any coupons?
I was just gonna say, do you have a coupon code for that?
Right? No, but I would spend, I'd say max $200 on a toy. But if it's like a piece of furniture, like even like a sex swing, I'd probably go up to like $500.
Oh, I don't know if I would even do that.
I think if it was something, just for me, maybe not. But if it was like something for like
The both
me,
of you?
yeah, then maybe
I don't even know if I would
Well,
do
because
that.
then it's like, hey, I'll put in this, you put in this, and then
But
we'll
then what
go
if you don't
together.
like it? Now you got this big elaborate piece of furniture, and how are you going to get rid of it?
Listen.
You can't put that shit on Facebook Marketplace and be like, hey, who wants to buy
Only
my
gently used.
Gently used sex swing. Paid $500, looking for $450 or best offer.
Yeah. Somebody goes,
We'll clean
we'll
before
clean
pickup.
Steam cleaned. Don't worry. Don't mind the little stains.
That's a no. That's a fucking no.
There's definitely something you could never resell.
Right.
And if there is anybody out there, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a judgmental person. However, if there is anyone out there listening that is willing to buy a used sex toy,
Oh, no.
I am judging the fuck out of you. I'm sorry. We
Absolutely
fight it because
not.
I am judging the shit out of you for that one.
Absolutely not.
No, that's
No.
fucked up. That's like buying used underwear. That's disgusting.
Girl, that's like picking up a fucking cigarette off the ground and lighting.
No.
Same.
No.
Gross.
That's fuck no.
Gross.
Fuck no.
Next.
Still can't get up.
Here's a fun fact, friend.
Okay, fun facts. What do
Fun
we got?
facts, friends. Ready? We are programmed to be attracted to people who share traits with our parents. That's fucking scary.
So, all right. When
I don't want to fight that a little bit because I don't feel that any of the guys that I have dated are like my parents.
Well, but here's the thing, though. Like, they say share traits. It's not necessary. It could be physical. It could be personality-wise. Like, I mean, I can see it to an extent. I've always heard the old adage that like girls want to like date someone like their dad.
Father. Yeah, I don't
But-
see that as in any of the guys that I've dated.
But I guess I could see little things like how
you could see people that I've dated.
No,
and my father.
I'm saying for me, like
I was gonna say.
I could see little things of like the guys that I've dated and like how I view my parents and how I pick my potential mates type thing. I guess I could see it. Little things though, like not like we're not talking about like looks or whatever. We're just talking about like maybe just like personality traits. You know what I mean? Things like that. I think there's a lot of gray area there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I just, it's somewhat like, because of course it just puts in my mind like really like twisted shit, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like obviously the last thing I want to think of when I'm, with my man is my dad.
Because I'm so glad you just said that.
Like,
Can we talk about how the girls that call their men daddy?
oh, we
talk
talked
about
about
this?
this. So, all right,
I
so
can't.
I feel like, and there are some guys
It's
that are,
gross.
listen, there are some guys that are so not into it, and then there's other guys that are super into it.
It just doesn't even sound right.
But, okay, so wait. I had a client come in to our office, not disclosing a whole lot here, but like, and it was her and her husband came in for an appointment, and she, Daddy, do you want some coffee? Daddy, this, like, didn't call him by name. Everything
Like
was
the patient
Daddy.
I had that
Yes.
was like 80-something years old looking at her husband calling him daddy. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, that to me is a little odd.
It's wicked odd.
Like, I don't.
It's extremely
It
odd.
is a little weird to me. Like, I mean, I guess I get to like the whole like sexual aspect of it for some people, but even that is can be a little. I think in certain situations maybe it's okay, but like overall when you really think about it, like, and I mean maybe you have some daddy issues.
Maybe.
There's plenty out there that do.
There are.
So I mean that's certainly possible.
It's possible.
All right,
Next.
next.
Your ex is on fire. What are you using to put him out?
Fucking Mack truck.
Gasoline.
Fuck that. I'm hitting him. I'm gonna run him over with a Mack truck until he goes out. Guess what? I put the fire out.
I'm pouring gasoline on that bitch. Burn, baby, burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, no.
You're
Definitely Mack
going,
truck.
It's gonna happen.
Without fucking question, a Mack truck.
Here comes
Tyson!
Tyson. Hi, Tyson. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi, people. What's up, peeps? I'm Tyson, and I'm a brat, and I like to ruin mommy's show. And come and sit.
Well, to be fair, our main picture on our page
Is
includes
Tyson.
Yeah. So he is
He's like
kind
a
of like
mascot.
kind of like a mascot. He's our little homie.
A little homie mascot.
All right, I think we got time for one more.
Yeah, we got time for a couple.
A couple? All right, great. Let's see. Let's find some good ones.
Good
Oh,
ones.
things that make you go, Think about this.
Think.
In missionary position,
Yes.
man on top, woman on bottom, right?
Louder.
Man on top, woman on bottom.
Yep.
When a man is going to town, he is twerking. So when men are in missionary position, they are twerking. Think about that.
I've never thought about
So
it
the
like
next
that.
time your man's going to town, you're
Get
gonna
a
stop.
mirror, bitches.
Listen, you're gonna start giggling because his ass is twerking.
Yeah, put your hands on their butt and feel it go bloop, 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 bloop. Get a watch that booty shake.
Watch the book. Let me see that booty work. Booty work. See? All right, here's another interesting fact, and this one is kind of somewhat, not gonna lie, a little bit gross, right? In World War One,
Yes.
British spies used to use semen as invisible ink. And the only reason that they stopped was because after a while, the messages would start to smell.
Ew!
I mean, talk about, like, using what you got.
That's fucking gross.
But could you imagine it's like, sir, please come in these cups so that I have ink. Like,
Sir, we are out of ink. We need you to dispose of some more of your
baby
semen.
juices.
Ew! Ew!
And the smell that would come from it, could you imagine? No, can't do it. That's some nasty shit.
Can't.
Ugh,
Fucking gross.
disgusting.
Next.
All right, another fun fact.
Yes.
A female ferret will die if she does not have sex for a year. I now identify as a ferret.
I was just gonna say I should have died.
Because listen,
I was a ferret.
I identify as a ferret. I will die if I went a whole year. Fuck that noise. No. Could you imagine?
That must be why people always have two.
I
don't think I've ever seen anyone that had a ferret that only had one.
I've seen one with one, but I feel like it was probably a male.
I
it
don't
must
think
be.
I've ever seen anyone that only had one.
It must be.
I don't like ferrets. They stink.
They are. They're kind of creepy to me.
They stink.
They do stink.
They
But
fucking stink.
they're kind of creepy to me.
I don't like them. They
Oh,
look like big
I don't like
rats. I don't like it.
All right, here's one that's a little more serious.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Could you date a man who is not involved in his children's lives?
No.
Agreed. Listen, if you are going to give me the excuse that the reason you don't see your children because your ex is psycho or whatever, and then when I ask you what you have done to rectify that, oh, my ex doesn't let me see them. Okay, have you gone to court and fought for them? Well, no. Okay, then you're a
that's not
deadbeat.
enough.
Like, not for nothing, but like your children should be like main focus. And if you
Absolutely.
are not doing everything in your power to fucking be part of their lives, then you are the problem.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Maybe your ex has a reason for keeping you away.
Absolutely.
Not for nothing. But yeah, no, I don't think I could ever date a man who did not have
If they didn't make any steps towards trying
effort.
to
If
be
you didn't,
involved
if
and
you
have
didn't
effort
put in
towards
serious
that.
effort,
Now, if you
to
had put effort and things didn't work out in your favor, then that's totally understandable.
in certain situations.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, like, and I understand, like, there are people who, like, there's guys who say, like, oh, you know what, my kids live across the country and I only get to see them, you know, whatever. You're still in their lives and you should be making a phone call every goddamn day. There shouldn't be a day that goes by that you don't, even a simple text message,
Right.
especially when they get to be teenagers, because you don't necessarily
Right.
have the phone call. And that's fine. You're making an honest effort.
I
And
agree.
that's fine. But we're talking about people that just want to, guys that just want to make an excuse for not. And honestly, you know what? Fair enough. This goes in the same direction, on the opposite side, too. Guys, would you date a woman that is not in her kids' lives? You know what I mean? And I know there's a stigma to a woman that doesn't have custody of her kids, but it does happen. But would you
More
date a
often than
woman?
you think.
Yeah, and I mean, we know plenty. And so would you date a woman that is not in her children's lives? Would you procreate with
I think that just
person?
makes it worse if it's the woman that's not involved.
It is.
The
It is.
woman is the one that gives birth to
Right.
that child. How are you not involved in that kid's life? Or
Right.
you just turn around and up and leave the father and that child and just say, this is not what I want.
Walk
and
away.
Just leave. That
Yeah.
just, I cannot understand.
I guess,
having
yeah,
done
'cause we're
that.
moms, so we can't fathom the idea of not
I would
being part
never
of your
walk
kid's
away
life.
from my kid. I don't
No.
care how mad I am, how pissed off I am, whatever
Yeah.
it is that he does. I would never walk away
No.
from my kid.
And we have teenagers, bro. They can be assholes.
They tough.
They can be assholes.
They tough.
And you know what? It's only a matter of time before they're gonna gang up on us. Because they're friends.
They're friends, and yeah.
It's
Listen,
only
the
a
day
matter
that they
of
gang up on us will be the day they live in their
No,
worst
that's
fucking
listen.
day.
That's the day that we go back and turn Tom ghetto.
Girl, that will be the day I will be the ratchetest bitch ever when they think that they're gonna gang up on us and put hands on. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
All right, we got one last question.
One
folks.
last question.
All right, you're dating a guy.
Yes.
You meet his dad.
Yep.
If his dad is busted, okay.
If the dad is trash,
If the dad is trash, do you still proceed with that relationship?
if the dad is trash, you gotta go.
Because here's the thing.
Bailing,
Yeah,
jumping ship.
If a guy looks at a woman's mother and she is rough,
Y'all are more than likely.
welcome to
women.
your future. And
Right.
it's not that much different for a dude. Like, if you
Right.
look at the... And I'm not saying you have to be attracted to their father. But
Right,
if you look
no,
at a
no,
man
no.
and they're like,
A hot mess.
that's what I have to look forward to. Damn.
Damn.
I mean, and not to say, there are some guys that look nothing like their fathers, and they look like their mothers, and great. But you know what? Okay, we'll say, if we look at both the parents, and both the parents are
Trash.
ooh,
There's
trash.
a problem.
Then, yeah, that's some bad genes.
Bye, because I'm going to leave.
She said, I'm a leave. Oh, no.
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 Nope.
Nope. Well, friends, it's been real. It's been fun.
It's been real fucking fun.
I hope everybody has a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Even
Don't
though it is
forget
really
what this
shitty.
weekend is about. Please take a moment. Coming from a military family, like, it is so important. Just take that moment.
Yeah.
Appreciate what we have.
Appreciate our military
Love each other.
personnel.
Love everyone else. Like, you know, let's just be good people.
Tell your friends and your family and your loved ones that you love them.
Absolutely.
You never know what tomorrow brings, friends.
Yep.
But on another note, we love you.
Love you.
Until next week,
Yes.
we will see you again.
Yes, sir.
Have a fantastic weekend.
Peace. Peace.